Yes, sir. A lot of you motherfuckers been living life just without even thinking about yourself. It's like a real situation, bad case of what have you done for you lately. You know, you do everything for everybody else, but what have you done for you lately? You know, have you got yourself some nice garments? Or have you done your hair a little different? Have you trimmed yourself up a little nice? Have you got some nice specs? Have you allowed yourself to learn better ways of living? What have you done for yourself lately? Are you still working off the same bullshit goddamn high school education or that flipped up college programming? Are you still working off that shit? Are you going through life in the void of all common sense? And you're so upset about the politics downtown, or that your fucking neighbors see that you ain't nothing but a dumb fucking nigga and don't want you or your fucking kids around. I'm just saying, this is reality. And it's time for you people to experience the truth. Without the fairy tale, without the story. You need to understand a raw, cutthroat, what the fuck going on for yourself. You see, because people are allowing themselves to connect with themselves, and well, the same old motherfucker that you knew in the classroom or in the ballroom may not be the same person that's here right now, this moment. See? When you understand the simplicity behind all of this is you have control over your destiny. And what is a destiny? It's the destination that you see fit to follow. And everybody has a sovereign thought and the ability to choose a direction that you see fit to follow. Motherfuck the masses, motherfuck your community, motherfuck your family, motherfuck your politics, motherfuck it all. And when you understand that you are God, you are a reflection of the all, you are everything. So therefore there's nothing to do. And everything is here for you to enjoy and learn from. Then you become a watcher. A conscious observer of the world that you live in and participate in. A sovereign being like that has the true capacity and will to learn from every experience, no matter what your definition may be. It's all one definition, an experience to learn from. That's everything. That's the definition for everything. An experience to learn from. And now I don't have all these confusing, dumb fucking definitions and labels. Everything's an experience to learn from. Damn. It just really cut society all out the picture. Cut your family out the picture. Cut all the fucking excuses out of the picture. Can't point the finger when it's just you and the decision you make. Every decision that an individual makes, chooses to make or not make, every action or inaction dictates your personal reality. And if you don't have the conscious thought to allow yourself to analyze different scenarios before you act on them or don't act on them, then who's really in control of your destiny? Your feelings? The politics of the day? How about you put yourself in a position where you had to use public assistance because you get the assistance that you desperately need for yourself and your family, and you bitch, you You can't stop. You can't keep your fucking legs closed, so you don't even really know who the fucking baby daddy is. You bitch you. You want to go out there and fuck freely. And you hope that some man is going to take care of your dumb black ass. Bitch, you ain't shit. I mean black at the heart. Black in the knowing. I mean, when the heart is black and it's not radiating, because there is a black sun, and that is your heart. But if your heart is not radiating energy and truth from within, your heart is just black and dormant. There's nothing wrong with a black heart. You just have to activate and get it flowing within. And allow your energy to flow and manifest so that you can act on these wonderful opportunities that you observe here in this moment with a conscious thought and not repeating the same mistakes that you failed to learn from. You have to be educated in the truth to operate in it with a clear mind. Well, that's all I'm putting down here. I don't feel like no big old fucking philosophy. I just got back in. I had to get me a new leather. It's a nice little jump here. It's fresh from. Put that right over my wool. Keep me nice and toasty and stylish. Look good. So when I'm getting close to baby and telling her how special she is, and she had, she pretty much got nothing on, and she may want to come into my shelter and get warm, from my radiation of magnificence. And I may want to come inside her shelter and slide in on out there to allow a connection to be manifested, so we can have our sacred energy exchange, our sex, Yeah, baby deserves the pleasure. I got a lot of lady friends, I was that motherfucker just played it cool. Just go ahead and get on love, Run the streets on the other side of town and shit, but I got a lot of girlfriends I know that just, it's like, they there. They observing me, and I'm observing them, and in most cases they in their 40s or early 50s, and age ain't nothing but a number. Just count the cycles, and they got daughters in their 20s and 30s, and ain't nothing wrong with a tenderoni. And see, you motherfuckers get hang up. See, we humans can live far beyond 120 years, and our soul is immortal. And just because I've spent 40-some cycles here on planet Earth doesn't mean that my soul is that young. It doesn't mean that baby's soul is that young either. In this world, we're going to operate properly, You ain't got to go down like them other niggas do. I like a grown woman that can think for herself and has her own special way of loving herself intensely. And that's a special kind of love that you get from a woman, that knows how to tend to her needs. And that's the sweetness right on the tip of my tongue, you know what I'm saying, baby? To allow baby to become the sweetness on the tip of my tongue. And allow that sweetness to slide up and down on my good hard dick, you know what I'm saying? Giving baby the pleasure she desires while I gets mine by giving her hers. So, no confusion. I don't have to put on the role of perfect gentleman. Fuck you bitch ass niggas. I'm fucking pussy. And it feels good. And if I don't feel like fucking, keep it to myself. Let's get back to loving on me. I got some nice jewelry I'm about to put down. I got some real nice stuff, y'all. Yeah. Put these rings down. This is just a nice little junk. I seen this jacket, y'all. I got this junk right here for it's under $100 from the outlet. Nice junk, fresh. I like that. And this little scarf I got right here. This is just an old T-shirt. I'm an old piece of cotton. But see, the cotton is none of that old polyester stuff. Ain't on that plastic shit. Nice conductive cotton, breathable. It's good. Something like this, all I gotta do is, cut it. Instead of making a rag out of it, just make a scarf out of it. Grab it and go. You realize that you got a lot of things. And here in this world, people are just starting to go out and buy things, especially in the modern world. It's like something don't work, you just throw it away and go buy something new. But there are moments where, you look at something that may be considered old, you can customize it, you can upgrade it, And then you look at yourself, you say, you got the same old style and same old ways, same old way of thinking, same old shit, same old motherfucker you always been. But you haven't allowed yourself to grow and tackle new experiences, to ponder new mindsets. You haven't allowed yourself to do that. So are you really allowing yourself to grow? You're counting the cycles, call it age and shit. I'm getting older. The only thing, every time you say that shit to yourself, subconsciously, you making yourself old. That's the experience you want. That's what you're going to get. Because you're not going to do anything else. You just say there ain't no choice but to get old. It ain't shit you can do about it. That's your mindset. So your subconscious stops sharp down. Your forward mind stops. Anything anybody talking about reverse aging or cellular regeneration or enhancing your health and well-being, more blood flow and spirit and anything else, it's going to go way over your head because you as an individual have told yourself you're getting older. And in your mind, because you've been counting all them bitch-ass birthdays, believing that shit, that each fucking year, you're getting older. And now, you're neglecting yourself. Oh, that's what young people do. Now I'm acting old. Now you're aging. You're wrinkling up because you're dehydrated, because you drink your alcohol, because you're sad, because you say you're getting old. So you do what grown-ups do. Kill yourself slow. Go to the buffet, you eat a wonderful meal. But you're holding on to it. You ain't fasting, just pounding it in. Just want to have your coffee. They said, this is the thing about it. You hear about the old Egyptians. They did those tombs. They put all their worldly goods in the tombs for their perceived afterlife. Right? That's what they got, right? Check this out. So they've done all that stuff, but here in modern times, the same descendants of those same Egyptians that had understood how the world was and things in flow. Now they're collecting different foods and fecal matter. They're collecting it in their intestines and they're holding on to it by eating 3 square meals or more to bind that stuff in there and never really clearing up the intestines, the bowel. So instead of carrying wealth and prosperity and carrying that to the next moment, which is the afterlife, you live this moment to the next moment. That is the afterlife. Each moment is the gift, new life, each moment. That's the real deal. These dumbasses just forget about living and got their whole life mental concept set on death when it's more to it all. It's actually living and enjoying your life. It's actually participating in the game of life. It's actually allowing yourself to experience a new you. It's actually whatever you desire. So if you're not happy about the life you're living, think about it. Then act on it. Be the change in your life, because there's nobody that's going to fucking save you. And no matter what I do, I can lay it out for you real sweet. But realistically, ain't none of you niggas going to understand where I'm coming from. You're just too fucking stupid. So you better look within. And that's the only savior that you're ever going to find. Self.